Welcome back to another GTA modding video. We're back in Los Santos. I'm a firefighter today, and it looks like somebody behind me had a really unfortunate accident. Maybe they were, I don't know, interrupting my last intro I was trying to do. And the more I look at them, the more I'm thinking maybe it's a little too late for me to actually help them. So perhaps we should just head back to the fire station so I can show you guys what comes in this firefighter fire truck emergency vehicle LSFD pack. I forgot what exactly it's called, that I found. But that's okay because I'm going to link it in the description below so you guys can check it out for yourself if you like what you see. Also, while I'm headed there, why don't you like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and also after this video, check out other GTA videos that I have, modding videos, modding showcases, also Need for Speed videos, driver videos, Project Gotham videos, a whole bunch of other cool videos. When we get up to 500 subscribers, I'm going to start live streaming. We're doing GTA playthroughs, GTA modding live, a whole bunch of other cool stuff live. So hit the like button, subscribe. That's all I'm asking. And hopefully you enjoy this mod because it's got a lot of cool stuff. Okay, we are here at Davis Fire Department in lovely Davis, Los Santos, and I'm going to use my handy dandy trainer to spawn in the vehicles because all the vehicles do spawn in naturally thanks to mod technology. It's just way easier to go into the emergency section of my vehicle spawner and just find the vehicles and spawn them in automatically for the sake of time. So the first one, I don't remember exactly how many vehicles this come with, but the first one we'll just do is the old school ambulance. We all know this ambulance. I'm sure we've all beat somebody and then seen this ambulance in all its different variations come in. You got the Mission Road, Los Santos. This is not part of the mod. It is no way changed by this mod in any way, shape, or form. But what we do have is also the Bison ambulance, which I think looks really cool with the fender flares at the Los Santos, and then we also have a variation of it in blue and yellow, which it's awesome. I think that's great. So we have two different variations of that. That's it, which I think is cool. Add some variation. And on top of that, we also have the Bison brush truck, which you'll see out in out in New Polito. I've seen it like once or twice responding instead of the normal fire truck, which I think is kind of odd. I thought that was kind of cool. You do have to do like some car group type stuff to actually make these work, but it does work. It does work pretty flawlessly. Seeing like 4 dudes pop out of the inside of this thing is kind of funny. It does work, and it is kind of fun. Now we have the fire engine also in blue and yellow. This one works flawlessly as well. And we do have it in red as well as blue and yellow. It doesn't look too much different than the normal fire truck, which I believe is parked around the back of this one. If we can take it around. It's just a little bit more detailed. You can see a little bit more detail in the wheels, in the accessories. It also does have the radio and everything, as you can hear, and it does have the hose on top. But I'm just trying to drive it around here. And the siren and everything, lights look great. So here's the old fire engine, here's the new fire engine. It's pretty much the same, just a little bit more detailed in the accessories and the wheels. So there we go. There's that. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. It's got some mud flaps on it too, I see back there. It's just the fire engine, it's a little more detailed and has another color variant. Adds a little bit more variation, which therefore adds to the immersion, which is what I look for in my game. And honestly is what we can hope for in GTA 6, but we won't get into that. Also, the hazmat heavy truck. Basically just a big ambulance. This one you can see kind of like where it's kind of cut off just a little bit, You can see very heavy where the seams are in the doors and everything. It's not as flush and smooth, but I still think it's a fantastic model. I have not yet seen this one respond to anything. I don't exactly know what it does or how to make it show up, but it's here, and it's a really cool model. I don't have much more to say about that one. It's just here. And then you just have the old fire truck, MTL fire truck. Trying to remember what else there is. You have the rescue truck, which is a kind of a, I think, what is it, the brute front end, which is very cool. Although I found that this one's kind of top heavy. I have to mess with the handling on this one. I believe it's this one. Might be this one, or it might be one of the ambulances. But this one I found I took a corner kind of heavy, or kind of quickly, and I remember it was this one that rolled. Me trying to, definitely me not trying to make it roll. There was one of them in this pack that I took a corner kind of heavy and it rolled. But this one is definitely very cool. This one has, I've not yet seen this one naturally respond yet. I don't know if maybe because fire trucks have to have like multiple seats in order to fit the firefighters that respond as part of the game code, and this one doesn't have that. And it's just, this one's just like a two-seater as far as I can tell. I don't think anybody can hang off the back. But I still think it's a cool model, and it's kind of fun to drive around. It kind of reminds me of the Dune race truck. It's very cool. And then you have another ambulance, the Rumpo ambulance, which is just the van front end, another van front end, which I actually haven't even checked to see if there's multiple variants of this one. There are not. That's okay. It's still just cool to have more variety. So, and then you have this one actually, no, this one is the one, as cool as it is, it looks very cool, a kind of off-road, the brush truck and this one are very cool. This one I believe is the one that I needed to work on the handling of, because it was very, especially with the boat on top, was very floaty and rolled very easily. I can't get it to roll now. Trust me, it did it. It's not a big deal if it doesn't, who cares, right? But it did do it. And then it does look cool though. For sure, cool model. This needs a little bit of work on the handling. It did roll very easily. Maybe it was without the boat on top that it did. Doesn't matter too much to me. I believe I saw that one responding out in similar areas to the brush truck as well. But I saw it and then I looked back and it wasn't there, so I could have been mistaken. And then this one is also part of it. It's called the EMS unit. Kind of reminds me of more, also kind of like a fire chief car as well. Chrome wheel, like chrome hubcaps on the staying near EMS unit. I'm not sure why it's called an EMS unit. There's no real markings on it being like an EMS unit. No real markings on it at all besides just fire car. But it does have the fire hat in the back, which I think is a awesome touch. More cool little details like that are very cool. I love that. And I'm trying to remember if there's anything else, because I think that honestly might be it. I've not seen this one respond yet either. I know there are packs for more fire scenarios, but I haven't looked into that. But that's something I will probably look into to see if I can get these fire trucks, ambulances, etc., responding to more just, you know, random world scenarios out in the world as I'm just kind of playing, because that would be very cool to see these spawn even more naturally, just to help with the immersion. So that's it. If you like this pack and you're interested in downloading it, it will be in the description. As I said with the lifeguard pack, like I said with the lifeguard pack, feel free to use it in your single player game. I don't know about 5M. Read the description before you do so to make sure it's chill if you plan on using it for that. But if you have a vanilla lore single player or 5M, I can imagine it being very cool for that, because there is a lot here. So That's it. Let me know what your favorite one is. And until next time, like, subscribe, and we'll see you then.